SpaceCoastDragon here, and welcome to a new mod showcase. This time we're going to be covering some alternative fast travel mods, so if you want to have some immersive fast travel during your survival playthrough, or just don't like using the vanilla fast travel system provided in the game. First one we're going to be covering is the Red Wave Reloaded by AlxRam. Now, if you all remember from my previous fast travel showcase, I covered a mod known as the Red Wave personal traveling boat, which was a fast travel player home by Thor's Hand 11. Now, this mod, the Red Wave Reloaded, is actually an updated version of that original mod and has been used, done with the permission of the original mod author. So, what the Red Wave Reloaded does is it's essentially similar to the original, with a few things, like it can go more places. For example, it can go into Far Harbor and has some upgrades onto the boat itself. So I'm gonna go head over to where the boat is, which is gonna be, from what I understand, right by the Shamrock Tap House like it was originally. However, the map marker is not automatically placed there this time. So we're gonna head on over there and we're gonna go check it out. Okay guys, so I came to the tap house and realized that was my mistake for missing that in the description. I just assumed it was in the same location. That is my fault entirely. In actuality, the... Jeez, come on, just hurry up and take care of that. The Red Wave will actually be at the Far Harbor dock, so we're going to head on over that way. I do apologize, guys, so... We're going to head out to Far Harbor, and that is where we're going to find the Red Wave. So, good thing to know, just in case you don't pay attention, like I foolishly did. Always remember, pay attention to the descriptions, because that's super important, and don't make assumptions. Because we all know what assumptions do. I ain't saying it because it's too cliched. Alright, off to Far Harbor, y'all. Alright everybody, here we are at Far Harbor, and as you can see, the Red Wave is literally right next to Far Harbor. So, Longfellow's Cabin, Far Harbor, all the good stuff. So, there you go. Totally screwed that up again, that's my fault. So, Red Wave Reloaded, the new version which can take you between Far Harbor and the Commonwealth, is located in Far Harbor. So that's good to know, especially if you're going to do a new game, that you're not going to be able to hit it until you get to Far Harbor. In any case, let's head on over to it. Oh, it's over there. Duh, this is your regular boat to get to Far Harbor. Man, I should have came here during the day. Alright, everyone, as you can see, here we go. The Red Wave. We're at the docks in Far Harbor. Come on in, and you've got plenty of things. So you've got your storage. You've got, what was that? Oh, fuel storage, because you're going to need to add fuel to get this thing going. Your ship wheel, that's what's going to, I believe, what's going to take you. This is where you set your course, and this is how you go. You can activate spotlights on here. Let's just hit them on. See what we got. It's late at night, so let's just get a bunch of lights on. So, get some lights shining out so you can see a little bit, or people can see you. You got yourself a radio. Let's see here. That's got all nice, a whole bunch of little features to it. That's awesome. I got some more storage. Nice. All right, I like it. You got a. Can't do anything with that. Let's see here. So that's our main area here. You got a door. You can come out into your sleeping quarters. Got a stove. More storage. All decked out, man. For different things to store for food-related stuff. You got your med kits. You got your bunks. And apparently, we've got a guy sleeping on here right now, Tanner. Alright, so I don't know if that's a Far Harbor resident or if that's from this mod. I'm pretty sure it's a Far Harbor resident, but let's find out here.
Hey.
So he could be the owner, might give it to you or something. Who knows?
Huh?
No, he's just
Huh?
yeah, it's just a Far Harbor resident taking taking a nap on my boat. So yeah, in any case, that's our bottom floor here. So, and then heading up top, look at this. We got a lot of fun stuff here. We got our weapons workbench, got some more storage, got a place we can work on power armor if you're a power armor type person. Got some toolbox, all kinds of things for storage up here, man. Stuff you can, munition, hides, diagnostics cart. What was that? Oh, same thing. Duffel bag, your armor workbench. You got a bench you can sit at to wait around. Some more storage. Just so much cool stuff. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna go ahead and go down. We're gonna take off, and we'll show you all the places we can go to. So Preston, get off the terminal. You're not steering this ship. That's right. Thank you. No, I didn't want to do that. Alrighty. So this power armor warning, you're definitely going to pay attention to this one, because if you have power armor and you're working on it on the ship, let's just basically, you have to wear your power armor when traveling, because if you leave it on the deck, it'll be left suspended in midair wherever you were previously. So basically, if you do this by accident and you have it on the rack and you fast travel, just bring the boat back, like, yeah, literally ASAP, like you say in there, as soon as possible, because if you don't, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. So remember that. Alright, then you got all other information for your fuel. You can, tells you what you can put in and what's required for one trip. Flamer fuel, oil, cooking oil, gas canister. Now, of course, this is just any of the following, and this is, I think this is telling me what I have. So, there you go. And then, of course, you have your storage containers. This is just telling you about all the storage I just showed you. Oh, Tanner is supposed to be on this ship. Well, there you go. So who is he? Alrighty, Tanner Pearson. Oh, that's okay. That's cool. It's a nod to the original mod author. That's awesome. So, I guess he's going to be your shipmate, and he's going to be watching the ship when you're off adventuring through the Commonwealth or Far Harbor or whatever. So there you go. Very cool and a very nice nod to the original author. That's brilliant. So there you go. Very cool nod. And then, of course, if we need to contact the mod author for any reason, you know, he's got his information there. Alrighty, so, okay, so that's all that was. So basically the wheel then is what I need to go wherever. Alrighty, vessel requires fuel, fueling instructions. So basically I have no fuel, so let's add some fuel. Oh, so it does take... Okay, that's how much is in there right now. Well, I've got fuel in there, so why is it saying I can't... Whatever. I don't have any junk. It should have enough to take me where I need to go. What's going on? Fueling instructions. I missed something on the fueling instructions. See, we're working at this together, y'all. Yeah, no. Alrighty, fuel supply tank located. You can also recycle the few fuel-related junk items listed. This will waste other components you'd usually get from scrapping, so choose wisely. There's excess fuel storage tank behind you for keeping things warm. Oh, so I have to have it on me. I gotcha. Gotcha. So, let's see here. Son of... Alright, there's got to be somewhere where I can put fuel to make it go. I am totally missing something because I am a moron. You all, if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, y'all know I'm an idiot, so it's all good. Alrighty. So, yeah, if I read this first line, instead of skimming on the bow under the stairs. Valve under the stairs. Stairs would be... Oh. Well, if we actually go out through the part where I get out of the boat. Or out of the main cabin. So under the stairs. Ah, ha, ha. There we go. Oh, okay, so it set all the stuff that's fuel instead of putting it as junk. It's probably now in its miscellaneous, isn't it? Kind of like what happened with currency, yeah. So let's see here. Fuel. No. It's not under MISC. Doggone it. No. Oh, and flamer fuel. Dirt. Oh, so all this stuff... Well, this can't be used as fuel in here. This is going to be for something else. Alright. So let's just... So apparently I need 6 flamer fuel for a trip. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in here so we can get a couple trips. Alright, and let's do this. Ah, alright. So we can choose to go anywhere in the Commonwealth. Well, by anywhere, I mean, of course, anywhere that has a harbor. So we got the Adams Cat Garage. Well, not harbor, but by the water. Adams Cat Garage, the Boston Airport. Bunker Hill, really? You know what? I bet you land close to it. You're not at Bunker Hill. Croup Manor, towards Marina, Finch Farm. Oh, that's nice. Grey Garden, Hangman's Alley, Kingsport Lighthouse, Mass Bay, and Lacano Residence. So yeah, see pretty much all the fun places. Yeah, in case you're all wondering, if you saw my Finch Farm Resorts video, that build is not at all part of this save. So if I go there, you're not going to see that. It'd just be me at the beach in unbuilt up Finch Farm. In any case, I think let's take it to the castle. Alrighty, and here we are. You can already kind of hear the awesome castle music playing. I mean, I know it's raining pretty loud, but... And let's see, where exactly about by the... Oh, okay. Oh, nice. That's a very good spot for it. And of course, the castle's over right around here. And if y'all are wondering, yeah, the castle is a bit of a mess. Settlement-wise, that's because basically when I did the main playthrough, I like overloaded with freaking turrets for when the Institute attacks during that quest line. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we can take there, and of course, our boat is here and all that good stuff, and we can get back on it. Even builds a nice little ramp.
Oh, thanks.
You're a real hero. Here, take this. I'm sure you'll have a good deal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're getting all the glory there, Preston. I'm your freaking general, but whatever. So yeah, so basically that's the Red Wave. Take it all around. Like I said, you can even take it to a few destinations in Far Harbor, right around the island. And let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and just take one more. Actually, no, we're good. So yeah, that is the Red Wave Reloaded by AlxRam. The new version, Red Wave Reloaded. Now, of course, since this does go to places in Far Harbor, if you don't use that DLC, it is required for this mod, obviously. So, if you don't want to do that, the original, from what I understand, is still available on BethesdaNet as well. So, I'm pretty sure the link in my original video will take you to that. In any case, this was the Red Wave Reloaded by AlxRam. So, next mod we will be covering in this fast travel episode is the APC Transport, and this one is by LoneRaptor. And this one is going to be near the red rocket. So you could find it early on if in a playthrough if you started a new game. And you can even fast travel to it right away, I think. Yeah, so we're going to head over there right now. Alright, y'all, so here we are at the APC. You can get in to drive it, and like I said, the location, it is right near the red rocket, kind of on your way into Concord. However, to actually get in to use it, you're not going to be able to use it right away. I could be like, oh, I can't open the hatch. Maybe there's a key inside or some instructions left by the previous owners. Well, the key is not actually inside. So, if we wanted, the key is actually, I understand, is going to be near the dead Brahmin here. Not on the Brahmin, but it says it in the description. It's need a key. Oh wait, no. Sorry, that was just directions to the APC. My bad. The key is actually going to be inside. I don't know where that firing's coming from. I really don't care. So how do we get in here? Fuel storage. So, got to be a button. In the interior, maybe. No. It's going to need nuclear fuel to go, so I might as well throw some in there. Usually it just needs nuclear material. I don't have any regular nuclear material on me, so I'm just going to use a crappy fusion core. I don't know if that'll work. If it does, great. If I cannot store it here. Okay, so never mind. So I need to get some nuclear material for somewhere. Oh, you know where I could get some? Aha, this little blood bug I gooified. Nice. Alright. Hopefully one is enough. We'll find out. Anyways, how do I get in the back? Okay, so I obviously can't drive it. The key inside or some instructions left by the previous owners. Alright, that's fine. How do I access the interior? Is it from up here? Which is from up there. Or I'm missing something. I'm missing something, ain't I? Tell me I have to get it. I'm pretty sure I don't have to get in from the... Yeah, that ain't gonna help me. Alright, I think I'm missing something. I don't know if that's a bug with the mod or an issue with other mods I have. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll figure out how to get this thing open. Okay, description says it's on the right side here. So... Oh. There, see this big button here? That just kind of stands out, that I totally missed. Yeah. And I don't know how you got in there, Preston, but whatever. So, that'll open it. Ooh, I like the sound effect. A little bit of clipping, but honestly, that's nothing to even worry about at all. I think that's just something to do with, that's just how the game is, so. Alrighty, so, let's see here. Oh, we got some keys. Can't grab them, obviously. Oh, I guess I gotta open the mirror. Let's open the mirror. Nope. Those keys are probably decoration keys. And we got some decorative hazmat suit, wooden crate. Some bin for some comics. Got a little bench I can sit in. Beer crate, first aid. Ah, here we go. We got a note. Just check the note out. APC note added. Okay. Oh, thank God it's not organized as a note. I like. I honestly like the item sorting mod, but sometimes scrolling down to notes. All right. Me and the dog have gone to Sanctuary to find some more nuclear material so we can set off again in the morning. Alrighty, so I have a feeling that he may be dead. So, alrighty, so basically, if I'm gonna get the key, I need to go find this guy's body. Oh, just happened. Ambush. Scavengers. I know you said it was all yours. Is that it? Alright. Hey, we got the key and a diary page. Nice. Yeah, oh, just in case any of y'all are wondering, there is a little bit of a quest to get this going. It's not a, obviously a full-on quest, but just a little thing so you can get stuff in. You find out about the previous owner. Oh, look at that, and get some nuclear material just so you can get it going. Nice. Alright, so we'll take the key and we'll check this diary page out. Alright. Monday, 6 a.m. I found the corpse of a dead woman who had an interesting note on her mentioning a working APC near Sanctuary Hills. She also had a key on her, presumably for said APC. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Found the APC mentioned in the note, but there was a man and a rather vicious-looking dog guarding it. Tuesday, ambushed the guy tonight and found a note inside explaining that he went to get nuclear material as fuel. I'm going to try and find some at Concord and see if I can get this thing working. Alright. So, basically, either so that guy's gone for good, or he killed the guy too. He probably, which I'm assuming he probably did. So, oh wait, it did say, never mind. Derp. Oh, looks like we got some flat tires too. Nope, tires fine, need no repair. Okay, yeah, that's there's a lot of things that can go on with this. Check the tires; they might need repair if they get blown out. There is a settings holotape that comes with this mod. Let me go ahead and scroll on down to that, because that one's going to be down here, I believe. Negative. Is it up here, or was it with aid? It could have been with aid, because a lot of those tend to go into the aid section. Where was it? I know it was somewhere, because I saw it in here when a little earlier. That's annoying me. PC keynote. Oh, maybe it's in as a holotape? No. Obviously not quest. Settings. Trash key. No, its keys are going to be at the very bottom. I literally looked at the holotape when I got in. So I know it's here. I just can't find it. But anyways, a holotape will be added to your inventory that you can adjust settings for this with. Maybe it goes away after you get the key. I don't know. In any case, here is your interior, and now we've got the key to drive it around. We've got the fuel storage. I'm going to add some more that other nuclear material I just found. So we got 2 trips. Alright. So, as you can see, there's not a huge amount of space in here, but it works as definitely nice for survival. You have your own little APC, and you can actually get a bedroll to pop out. So where is it at? Let's see. Oh, and you can fire artillery. So, but those you have to. It's got a high explosive shell in here. To get shells, you're gonna want to craft those, I believe, at a chem station. I don't think you can do it at a cooking stove. Yeah. So yeah, chem station is probably gonna be under, was it miscellaneous or whatever the other option would be. You have a bench you can sit at and wait around. You have up here the bed. As you can see, it's all nice and rolled up. Like I was saying, you have a sleeping bag. You go in and you just hit up here at this the roll here, and you activate it by places a sleeping bag, and you can sleep for the evening in your APC with some nice protection. Here, we'll put that back up, and let's see how the this works, how you can fire off. Let's see here. I think you got to use that at a probably a chem station too. So you know what, we're gonna go ahead and travel. We're gonna travel somewhere where I do have these workbenches to use. So we're gonna hit drive. Now, as you can see, I can go to settlements. Any settlements I've discovered, I have it set. Basically, you can go to just pretty much anywhere I've discovered that's settlement cities. You have some other locations you can take it to, and you can take it into Nuka World. So that's what's nice about this one, is you can fast travel to places in Nuka World. Now, of course, you know, depending on what routes you go when you're in Nuka World, if you don't side with the raiders, the place gets a little barren, but there are some mods that are out there to kind of help with the after effect of that, and I'll be covering one of those in a future installment. So, and as far as others, you can see, you can take it. It says Virgil, so that's gonna be to his cave in the glowing sea. But the police station, Vault 81, basically anywhere that's not really a city, but they're, you know, they have their main locations that you can use. You can go to various settlements. Now, Red Rocket / Sanctuary, which is going to be the location you're at now. Starlight Drive-In, or no, it's probably going to be in between the two. Starlight Drive-In, Grey Garden, you know, basically any of your settlements that you have. And of course, it doesn't do all of them. And then, of course, you can have more here. These are your other settlements around the area. And then you can go to the main cities: Diamond City, Good Neighbor, Concord, Bunker Hill. You know, the actual cities in the game. And of course, Nuka World locations: the Transit Center, Nuka Town, Galactic Zone, Drylock Gulch, Kitty Kingdom, Safari Adventure. Basically all the places there. Now, a note on the Nuka World locations: you actually have to download the Nuka World patch for this mod from BethesdaNet to be able to use the Nuka World location. So if you don't have Nuka World, like you don't want to use it because for whatever reason, you can just download the APC mod itself and be perfectly fine. But if you have Nuka World and want to travel into Nuka World locations that you've discovered, you can download the patch. I'll have obviously a link to both the main mod and the Nuka World patch in the description. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and head on to one of my settlements. Let's go and just take it to Starlight, you know, I'm always there. Alrighty, as you can see, we just made it to Starlight. The door closes. We're over here by the bus. And we're going to go and head on up to one of my chem stations so I can take care of this. Actually, we're not going to head up to mine. We're going to head up to one of the marketplace. Now, when you go to the chem station, you can also craft that settings holotape in case you lose it, kind of like how I did. So, let's go ahead and get in there. It has, oh nice, it has its own category, APC Transport, fantastic. Settings holotape, no requirements, so you can, like I said, you can craft that in case you no longer have it. I'm going to make that. Alright, and of course for things you can do, and you can call in our artillery strike from the APC. So basically anywhere where you have those artillery launchers that the Minutemen provide, this will be a flare that will shoot that. So you can basically get an artillery strike from the APC. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, this is a flare. It works the way the flares for the artillery the Minutemen provide do, but in this case it comes from your APC. So if you ain't by it, you can call it in and it'll rain down some terror. You can make all kinds of different shells. You can get a tire repair kit. This is actually important unless you disable it in the settings holotape, because you will get flat tires. So we'll just craft a few of these. That'll work. And of course, like I said, you got all these shells you can make. I don't have really a lot of the components, or in the case here, Demolitions Expert high enough, or Science high enough for these two. No, I don't have any mini nukes. I have them, I think it's not here. I need liquor for a napalm shell. Man, I mean, I can buy some of this from the ammo dealer, but in any case, we'll let's check out that settings holotape now, since I can actually look at it. Oh, goodness. All right. Wait, now I have two. Was it there the whole time and I didn't see it? Oh my god. Man, I am an idiot. Alright. So, obviously, you can set up your travel settings. So, as it is, you can set it. You can go to every location that this is available to go to with no restrictions whatsoever. This way you're only going to go to cities and discovered settlements, which basically means only like the main cities that showed on here: Diamond City, Bunker Hill, Good Neighbor, whatnot, plus settlements that you've discovered. Or you can set up restrictions differently, so you can disable city travel, you can disable all cities except for Diamond City, you can set it to not be able to go to any settlements, which this one would be useful if you use mods that expand the settlement size. So, as in the area you're allowed to build. So if you had a mod, say, that added extra space you could build in on here, like Starlight Drive-In, if you just disable this, it'll help. Because if you don't, that might spawn into some stuff you've created with stuff that'll expand limits. Or you can disable all of the other locations, so like Virgil's Cave and the Vault 81 and things like that. I like it how it comes regularly, you know, pretty much anywhere you've discovered. Alright, maintenance options. This is where you can set up. You can turn off the tire maintenance if you don't want to repair flat tires. If you don't want to deal with the engine having issues. You can turn off the fuel use. You can turn off attacks. Now, this is one to note. When you travel in this, you have a chance of getting attacked. Because, obviously, who wouldn't want a big APC for their use in the Wasteland? This is a great thing. You can set how much fuel is used on each trip. The standard is 1, but you can make it more if you want to have a little bit more of a challenge. And you can set how often it breaks down. You can set the amount of trips before a breakdown can happen, or you can change the chance. So it can be like set to, it'll always break down, you know, 1 out of 2 times, 1 out of 5. So 1 out of 20, I think that is a pretty decent default to set it to. And basically the number of trips before a breakdown can happen. So as this is set, basically a breakdown is not going to happen until at least 10 trips have happened. So, you know, but of course you can change that too. So depending on how you want to play, you know, there you go. You can set on an autopilot. So if you, from what I understand, basically with this one is basically if you are, say I was at Red Rocket and the APC was all the way here still at Starlight Drive, and I ran super far away, and I'm like, well crap, I don't want to run all the way back to get to my thing. I could click on here, choose what settlement, city, anywhere here to go, and I can see like, hey, I need you here. It will pilot itself to that location, so you can be a little bit closer to it. It has a little bit of an autopilot. Very cool option. Other things you can do, you can set the APC to attack at arrival. I'm sorry, the attacks coming to the APC. Engine sounds, you can turn them off if you don't want them. You can change the artillery settings. You know, basically you set the type you want to use. Now, of course, all I have, it's currently set to high explosive. Okay, which is all I currently have in there. And then you can also toggle ammo use on or off. So basically, if it could use ammo or not use ammo. So let's see here. Let's do it that. And then automatic ammo selection, so you can have it choose the ammo automatically. So there we go. And now, I need those flares, don't I? Yeah, that's how it's gonna fire. So I need to go make some flares. So I'll do that real quick, and I'll show you how the firing works on that thing. Alrighty, so I made a bunch of flares now. This does have a pretty decent range from what I understand, but let's just, for example, we're going to head on over this way. And we're going to say, let's shoot a flare over here. Not a flare, but, well, I'm going to throw a flare over there. Alright. And now I can select which shell I would like to use. Now, of course, all I have is a high explosive shell because I haven't made any other ones, so that's what I'm going to use. Fires it off. And bam! Right? Now, I don't know. Let's see. Since I turned ammo use off, hopefully that means I can test this out again. Let's we throw it up here onto the bridge. If I can throw that high. I don't know if I did or not. And see, once you just make that selection, it keeps that up. So let's see here. Oh, look, we got one of my checkpoints. I better not get too frisky over there. Oh, that would be bad. Okay, so it does have a limited range, so I couldn't quite get it all the way up on that bridge. But it's still, I mean, that's still one hell of a range for where I got it parked. Just think about it, this stuff would definitely be useful. Now, of course, like I said, I have ammo usage turned off, so... if I had it on, I wouldn't be able to be throwing all this stuff, but I'm just showing you for examples, of course. Uh-oh. Well, I made it pretty decent. Yeah, there it is right there. So yeah, that's not too far away for it. But yeah, so basically that is the APC Transport. And as you can see, it even has an effect coming from the transport. So that's very cool. And like I said, you can take this into Nuka World. Oops. And let's just go. We'll take it to Nuka Town, USA. Alrighty, and here we are, Nuka Town, USA. Looks like it took us right outside the main entrance here. Let's see. Yeah. Into the parking lot. Wait, do I have power armor there? No, I don't. I don't know why it's saying I do. I don't have power armor there. It's weird. Any case, as you travel to all the random locations in Nuka World. Now, of course, I took care of the raiders, so this place is fairly dead. And I hate the fact that these guys still wear their slave collars.
It's like a weight's been lifted off us. Thanks.
Holy shit, boss. That was some reckoning you pulled off. Never
Wait,
thought
what?
I'd say it, but I sure am glad you ended up at Nuka World. That year we spent under those raiders won't be easy to forget. But I never even dreamed we'd be getting out of this with our freedom. We owe you so much.
Oh my
I don't
God.
even know
I
where
already
to
had
begin.
this conversation, I believe.
Besides saying thanks.
Yeah, that's nice. You know what? I'm not going to even deal with that right now. I hate when I have to redo conversations sometimes with random NPCs. In any case, that was the APC Transport, a awesome mod. It takes you, not only does it have the fast travel and has a little bit of the options, like I said, to sleep in on survival, but it's also a little mobile artillery base, which is just fantastic. So highly recommend this mod if you're into immersive fast traveling. This mod and the Red Wave Reloaded, both of those are great mods. In addition, of course, some of the fast travel ones I mentioned in my previous video, which I'll link to in the description as well, so if you wanted to check out those fast travel options. So in any case, this was the APC Transport by LoneRaptor. So I hope you all enjoyed the mods I showcased today, and feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, don't steal mods, and have a wonderful day.